Hi everyone, this is Millie Elia, owner of M. Elia Wellness. As you probably already know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But did you also know that when speaking specifically about the Hispanic community, sites like cancer.org report that breast cancer is the #1 cause of cancer-related deaths to Hispanic females in this country? Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Ms. Doreen Vargas, who is graciously offering to share with us her story of survivorship. Hi Doreen, thank you.
Hi Millie, thank you for having me.
Just to give our viewers a little bit of background information about you, when were you first diagnosed and about how old were you?
The first time that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was 34 years old, and the second time I was 44.
34 is very young for an initial diagnosis.
Yes.
Okay. What stage were you at when you were diagnosed?
The first diagnosis I was stage 2B, and the second one I was stage 1.
Okay. And how were the initial cancer? How was the initial cancer found?
Well, the first time that I was diagnosed, I did a self-breast examination, and I went to the doctor. They aspirated the lump that I had found, followed by a mammogram and a sono, and then a lumpectomy.
Okay. And how did you feel when you received that news?
I was devastated. It felt like a death sentence.
I can imagine. Is there a family history of breast cancer?
No, there isn't.
Okay, so you're the only one in your family.
Yes.
Okay. And at the time, did you have a network that you could rely on?
Yes, I relied on my family, my friends, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, American Cancer Society, and Cancer Care.
Wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit about your treatment process for both times that you were diagnosed?
Sure, the first time my treatment process was having a lumpectomy done, and I received chemo. And after my last chemo treatment, I had a stroke.
Wow.
Where I had to learn how to walk, how to talk, and I received extensive therapy for that, physical and occupational. And 3 months later, I received the radiation treatment. That was the first time battling with the breast cancer. And the second time, it was just a mastectomy and chemotherapy.
Okay. And no complications from that treatment?
No complications from
Following
that treatment,
right.
but I was fortunate enough to receive funding from Susan G. Komen Foundation.
Okay, wonderful. And why what was your situation that you received the funding?
I received funding from Susan G. Komen because the first time, I didn't have any medical coverage at all.
Okay, thank you for sharing that information.
You're
That's
welcome.
valuable for our viewers to know. Besides the Susan G. Komen Foundation, were there any other programs or services that were offered to you that made going through your treatment process a little bit easier?
Yes.
Did you have support groups or?
Sure, they had Cancer Care, American Cancer Society, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, Look Good, Feel Good.
What is Look Good, Feel Good?
Well, that's a program that they offer to women to apply makeup when they're having an off day, if they're looking too pale, and they can have you try on different types of wigs or hats. It just lifts the spirit more.
One of the reasons that they allow you to try wigs is because one of the biggest side effects of chemotherapy is losing your hair.
Yes, it's called alopecia. A lot of women suffer alopecia during treatment. So losing your hair can be just as devastating. So we like to either wear a wig or a hat or a scarf, which helps protect also from the sun as well.
Right, that makes a lot of sense and good to know. Before we close up, do you have any message that you want to send out to our community?
Yes, I do. Early detection is important. Breast cancer does not discriminate. Women need to do self-breast examination and have a yearly mammogram, as well as the BRCA gene test as well.
Oh, what is the BRCA gene testing?
The BRCA gene test is a genetic testing which allows you to know to inform you if you have any kind of genetic mutation. And if you do, you have to decide whether or not removing your breasts or removing your ovaries is an option for you in your future.
I see. So it
Because
shows.
you may get breast cancer either.
I see. It shows the elevated risks. Were you the only one in your family that got the testing done?
No, I received that test. I did that test about a year ago, and my other sisters, they did it as well.
Okay. Your story inspired them to get themselves tested as well.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that you're probably going to inspire quite a lot of women because of this video that you've offered to do with us.
I hope so.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I hope you guys found this video helpful, and please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.